This JTS Mortgage Minute is brought to you by JTS & Company Mortgage Professionals.
Welcome back, everyone. Jeff Farnham joins us now with the JTS Mortgage Minute. Jeff, good to see you.
Yeah, you too. Good to see you.
We often talk about the different mortgage loan types or programs that you and the JTS team offer. Today, let's touch on first-time home buyers. If some of our viewers are planning on buying a home for the first time, what are some of the steps they'll need to go through?
You know, yeah, it's a real exciting time for young couples starting out. Even the older couples sometimes we see are in their 40s and 50s and buying their first home, and it's can be a little bit of a daunting process. We really try to simplify that down. You know, everything really starts with that pre-qualification process, finding out what can you afford, what's available to you.
Of course, JTS offers a lot of different ways that they can submit their application.
Yeah, that's one thing we work real hard on, and we're excited about. Our text application. You're texting JTS to the 48421 number, and you can do an application right there on your phone. We see that's really a nice way for, especially the millennials, the younger crowd. They like to do that. They can do it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Of course, we offer telephone applications. Stop by our office, fill one out. It's really a simple process, but everything is predicated on that pre-qualification. That's really the first thing you want to do before you go out there and start looking at houses and trying to find out what you're capable of doing.
What type of documentation will they need?
Well, every typical of all mortgage loans, we're going to look at income documentation like W-2s and pay stubs and tax returns in some cases, bank statements for assets and down payment, those kind of things, driver's license, just very basic things. But we'll go through all that in the pre-qualification process as well and let you know, because some things we may or may not need in your case. But that pre-qualification becomes very, very important in letting you know how much you can afford, making you a well-informed buyer, and even if you're thinking about refinancing, getting that free consultation done to refinance. Everything starts with that pre-qualification.
What's some other advice that you can offer to someone that's considering buying a home for the first time?
Sit down and think about if you're getting ready to buy, how much do you want to spend? What can you afford? What kind of payment are you comfortable with? Are you comfortable with what you've been paying in rent? Think about those things, and also think about the other things that go along with buying, the upkeep on the yard, the extra expenses that go along with maintaining the home, those kind of things. And again, as we go through that process, that pre-qualification, we're going to talk with you about those things too. Make sure you kind of think through them and look at all those options and just kind of figure out where you sit and where you stand and make sure you're very, very comfortable. I can qualify a lot of people for a lot of things on paper. In a lot of cases, I can qualify you for a lot more than you really can afford. So you want to make sure that you're comfortable with the payment. You don't want that home to become a burden that you're just making payments on. You want it to be very comfortable to you, and so it can really truly be a home for you.
Would you recommend they use a real estate agent?
Absolutely. Especially first-time home buyers. That's one of the best things. The real estate agent's going to make sure. People sometimes get confused, think we're selling the home. That's not what we do. We're not selling you the home. We're basically securing the loan for you so that you can buy that home. And we think working with a real estate agent is very, very important in that they're going to make sure that that transaction goes smoothly. They've taken care of all the things that it takes to transfer title to you correctly, and that you're getting the product you think you're buying. So they're going to walk you through those steps of the actual purchase itself. So that's very important.
Just a few seconds left. What are some of the down payment requirements?
Real quick, we offer some 100% where you don't have to put any money down under our VA and rural housing programs. We also have a conventional 1% down program, 3.5% on FHA, and then 5 to 20% on typical conventional loans. So anywhere from 0 to 5 to 20 to as much as you want to put down.
All right, Jeff, good information as usual.
Yep.
And if you want more information, you can always go to their website, jtsandcompany.com, or you can text them at JTS 48421. Text the text JTS and then send that to 48421. Jeff, good to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you, Bill.
All right, we'll take a break. Come back with more in just a moment.